then we can answer question number 3. So from question number 3, guys, this is the graph. I was just explaining, I was just give you information about what you have to know. I know that those topics are new to you, grade 10. So now that's why I was explaining to give you more information about what you have to know. Question 3. We have the equation of f of x, which is equals to ax squared plus q, and the equations of g of x, that one which is 3 divided by x and minus 1. Then the first question, guys, 3.1.1. 3.1.1, they are looking for the range of f of x. So now the range, which means is going to be the coordinates of the turning point. We can see the turning point is 0. So since when we have the turning point, which is 0 is to 9, meaning the range is going to be y is less than a positive 9. So this is how you write the range. 3.1.2. They are looking for the domain for g of x. Remember, the domain is a hyperbola, so the domain meaning will be x element, the real number. You get 1 mark, 1 mark. So 3.1.3. Here they are saying now equations of horizontal asymptotes of g. So horizontal, which means this is the line of what? Q, which is y. Therefore, we can see our equation mean is going to be what? Is going to be y equals to negative 1. This is horizontal. Then 3.1.4. They are looking for values of x such as that f is decreasing. F is decreasing. So where f is decreasing, is it f? F is decreasing. Decreasing. So meaning is going to be x equals to negative 1. Or you can say x, therefore you're writing negative 1 to positive 0. You can write it like this. So 3.1, 3.2. 3.2, guys, they are saying determine the value of q. And to determine the value of q, guys, meaning it is 4 marks. So in order to get that 4 marks, we need to find the value of a and q. And remember that you're going to use this equation, y equals to ax plus q. Already we know when q equals to 9 because of we're given the turning point. So what about the value of a? The value of a, we need to get the value of, meaning we need to get the coordinate of a. So the coordinate of a, meaning it's x-intercept, you can use the graph of g of x. Therefore, meaning you say let y equals to 0. From there, after saying let y equals to 0, what will happen is going to be 0 equals to 3 divided by x minus 1. So we transpose this one this side, so it's going to be minus into minus 1 equals to 3 divided by x. You multiply by LCD. As you multiply by LCD, it's going to be x equals to positive 3. You divide it, so now the x will be negative 3. So I'm sorry, here is going to be negative 3, not negative 3. Then now we find the value of x. So which is the coordinate of a is going to be what? Is going to be negative. We're going to have negative 3 is to 0. Therefore, what about the other coordinates on the other side? Let me say b. So not b, let me say what can I say? C. Okay, c is gonna be positive 3 is to 0. Positive 3 is to 0. But I think there's something wrong. Okay, supposed to be positive, you guys. Supposed to be positive. Because I make mistake. When it comes to this, it's gonna be positive. So our x is going to be 3. I make mistake, I can see. Then B, C will be negative, meaning we know how the graph on this side, guys, is supposed to be positive, which means the coordinate for A is going to be positive 3 is to 0, but this side will have negative 3 is to 0. So now we have to find the the coordinate of A. We're going to say y equals to, meaning It's going to be y equals to a open bracket x minus x1 x minus x1 and x minus x number 2 close bracket. Then we substitute the coordinate of a, then it's going to be x, so minus 3, the other one, and x plus 3. Now what can we do now? We are solving for a. Because of we are solving for a, we have the coordinates of b. So what are the coordinates of b? It's 0 is to 9. We are going to substitute this 9 equals to 9 equals to a open brackets 0 minus 3 and 0 plus 3. So when you multiply those numbers, you are going to get negative 9a. You divide that by the, so meaning the value of a is going to be negative 1. The value of a is going to be negative 1. Then let us go to second question 3.3. They are saying if the ratio of x equals to, then write down the coordinate, write down the equation. Okay. 3.3. They are saying if ratio of x equals to negative f of x minus 3, then write the equation. So write down the equation of h of x. So 3.3.1, you are going to have h of x equals to negative. We have the equation which is negative x squared plus 9 minus 3. Then h of x will be equals to positive x squared, then minus 9 and minus 3. So the equation of h of x means is going to be x squared minus 12. The last question, they are looking for the coordinate, the turning point. The coordinate of the turning point. So the coordinate of the turning point for this equation, h of x, which is going to be 0 is to negative 12. 0 is to negative 12, guys. I think we can continue. Okay, yeah, we still have other questions. So now, this question, I say write down the equation of a line symmetry of G, which has a positive gradient. Then what is the main point here? The main point is a positive gradient. So because of they are saying a positive gradient, what you have to use, meaning you will have y equals to x plus x plus c. Then we can find the value of c. We can find the value of c. We have our x, which is equals to 0, and we have y, which is equals to negative 1, meaning it's going to be negative 1 equals to 0 plus x. From there now, which is will be c equals to negative 1. Then the equation will be equals to x minus 1. 3.5. Calculate the length of CD if the equation of x, which means they are saying x equals to 1. X equals to 1. So in order to calculate it, there's the length of CD, guys. Remember CD, according to the graph, CD, we can see this is a vertical line here. It's a vertical line. Then because of it is attached to the f of x and also g of x, meaning we're going to have, you're going to say g of 1 equals to 3 divided by 1 minus 1. So this will give you 2. Therefore, what about the equation, the other equation, which is f of 1 equals to negative 1 squared plus 9. So will give you positive 8. Therefore, now the distance of CD, is going to be y f, or I can say y2 minus y1, so which is 8 minus 2. Therefore, it's going to be 60 units, guys. So this is how you do it. For this question, it's going to be 60 units. The last question, 3.16, they are saying determine the value of x such as that one is whatever. Okay, now they are saying f of x is greater than x plus 3. And this question is 4 marks, guys, which means now we need to do the calculation. meaning f of x, we know for f of x it was negative x squared plus 9. It's less than x plus 3. From there, what we're going to have is going to be x squared minus x plus 9 minus 3. It's less than 0. Negative x squared minus x, then plus 6 is less than, it's greater than 0. So now when we divide by negative, therefore the sign will change. It's going to be x squared plus x minus 6. The sign will be less than. From then we need to factorize. As we are factorizing, guys, we are going to have x, x minus 2 and x plus 3, it's less than 0. Now we write down the critical value. So the critical value for this question, the critical values, meaning is going to be x equals to 2 or x equals to negative 3. Now you draw the timeline now, okay? This is the timeline, negative 3. And this side, it's positive 2. Okay, for you to get the number, so guys, remember to get the sign here, you check the number that is less than negative 3, it's negative 4. So negative 4, if I substitute negative 4 here, you're going to be negative 6, and negative is going to be positive on top. But the less number, the greater number, negative 2, negative 1 is going to be negative 3. Then negative 1 is going to give you negative, positive. So positive and negative, it's minus. But here we are going to get a positive. So our answer is going to be like this, meaning x is less than 2, but greater than negative 3. So this is how we answer this question. Thank you.